Welcome back, food lovers. Today we're diving headfirst into the incredible, aromatic, and absolutely delicious world of Moroccan street food, and our destination, the captivating capital city of Rabat. Forget the fancy restaurants for a moment. The real magic, the true taste of Morocco happens right here on the streets. So, grab a virtual seat and let's embark on a culinary journey you won't forget. Our first stop is the heart and soul of Moroccan cuisine, the bread. You can't walk more than a few steps in Rabat without smelling freshly baked or fried dough. First up is the legendary Msemen. Picture this, a flaky, square-shaped, pan-fried flatbread, layered like a perfect pastry. It's pulled, folded, and cooked right before your eyes on a hot griddle. You can have it plain, served with a generous drizzle of golden honey and melting butter, or stuffed with savory fillings like spiced onions or flavorful ground meat called Kefta. The texture is just unbelievable, crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. It's the ultimate comfort food, perfect any time of day. Next, we have something that looks like a work of art. It's also known as stringy bread or crepe dentelle, and for good reason. It's a delicate, coiled nest of incredibly fine dough strands. Watching it being made is mesmerizing. The dough is stretched into thin threads and then masterfully wound into a circle before being pan-fried, served warm with honey or amlou, a delicious blend of almond, argan oil, and honey. Each bite is a delicate, satisfying experience. Now, let's talk about Baggouche, the thousand-hole pancake. This spongy yeast-raisin pancake is famous for its unique texture. As it cooks on one side, tiny holes bubble up and cover the entire surface. These little craters are perfect for soaking up whatever you pour on top. Traditionally, that means a glorious combination of melted butter and honey. The pancake itself is light and slightly tangy, acting as the perfect vehicle for all that sweet, golden goodness. It's breakfast perfection. If you've got a sweet tooth and love a good donut, you have to try Sfenj. This is Morocco's answer to the classic donut, but it's lighter, fluffier, and delightfully irregular in shape. A simple ring of leavened dough is dropped into hot oil where it puffs up into a golden, airy treat. It's often enjoyed for breakfast or as an afternoon snack, sometimes sprinkled with sugar. But honestly, it's amazing just as it is, fresh from the fryer. Simple, yet so incredibly satisfying. For something a bit heartier, we have Harcha. This is a pan-fried flatbread made from semolina, giving it a unique, slightly gritty and crumbly texture. It's dense, rustic, and has a wonderful, almost cornbread-like flavor. It's typically served with jam, honey, or soft cheese. A slice of warm harcha with a cup of mint tea is one of life's simple pleasures. And we can't forget Batbout. This is a small, soft pita-like bread that puffs up beautifully when cooked on a griddle. It's wonderfully light and airy, creating a perfect pocket. Street vendors often slice them open and stuff them with all sorts of delicious fillings, creating incredible mini sandwiches. They are the perfect portable snack for exploring the city. Now that we've covered the basics, let's get into the heart of savory street food, the sandwiches and grills. This is where the sizzle and smoke draw you in from a block away. The undisputed king of the grill is the brochette. These are skewers of perfectly seasoned meat, be it beef, tender lamb, chicken, or even turkey grilled over hot coals. The seasoning is simple but effective, letting the quality of the meat shine. They're often served tucked inside a piece of fresh Moroccan bread called khobz to soak up all the delicious juices. Next up, a true powerhouse of flavor, the Merguez sandwich. Merguez are spicy, red sausages, usually made from lamb or beef, and packed with spices like harissa, cumin, and garlic. When they hit the grill, the aroma is absolutely intoxicating. Similarly, we have the Kefta sandwich. Kefta is ground beef or lamb, expertly seasoned with a blend of herbs and spices like parsley, cilantro, cumin, and paprika. It's juicy, savory, and a staple for a reason. If you find yourself near the coast, you must try the fried sardine sandwich. This is a Rabati specialty. Fresh sardines are coated in a flavorful chermoula marinade, fried until crispy, and then piled into bread. Often, they're joined by Merguez crispy, deep-fried potato fritters. These fritters are made from mashed potatoes seasoned with garlic and herbs. The combination of the crispy fish, the soft potato, the zesty chermoula, and a squeeze of lemon is just out of this world. It's a true taste of the Atlantic. Speaking of Merguez, you can also get these delicious potato fritters on their own. They're a fantastic, cheap, and filling snack. Crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, and packed with flavor. They are dangerously addictive. While we're talking about sandwiches, you might come across some truly local creations like the Harcha or Poutchi sandwich. These are often generously filled, everything but the kitchen sink style sandwiches, loaded with various meats, olives, sauces, and herbs. And of course, you'll find shawarma stalls with giant vertical rotisseries of chicken or turkey, thinly sliced and served in a wrap with all the fixings. Beyond the grills, let's warm up with some soups and stews. On a cool evening, there is nothing better than a bowl of Harira. This is Morocco's most famous super hearty, tomato-based delight filled with lentils, chickpeas, fine noodles, and sometimes small pieces of meat. It's rich, flavorful, and incredibly comforting. It's traditionally eaten to break the fast during Ramadan, but you'll find it on the streets year-round, often served with sweet, sticky dates or Chebakia pastry. For something simpler but just as warming, there's Bissara. This is a thick, creamy soup made from dried broad beans or split peas. It's pure peasant food in the best way possible. It's served piping hot, garnished with a generous swirl of extra virgin olive oil, a sprinkle of cumin, and sometimes a dash of chili. It's earthy, nourishing, and will warm you from the inside out. They re-slow cooked in a deeply spiced and fragrant broth filled with a secret mix of over a dozen different spices. You're given a toothpick to pluck the snails from their shells, and you're encouraged to sip the broth, which is said to have healing properties. It's a unique cultural experience and surprisingly delicious. Of course, no food tour would be complete without dessert. The most iconic is Chebakia. These are beautiful, flower-shaped pastries that are intricately folded, deep-fried until golden, then soaked in hot honey and sprinkled with sesame seeds. They are sticky, crunchy, chewy, and fragrant, an absolute masterpiece. Then there's Cob el Gazelle, or gazelle horns. These delicate, crescent-shaped cookies are filled with a sweet almond paste flavored with orange blossom water and a hint of cinnamon. Their texture is soft and tender, and the flavor is elegant and refined. They are the perfect accompaniment to a glass of mint tea. You'll also find a huge variety of other almond pastries and cookies, like Griba, which are chewy, crack-top cookies that simply melt in your mouth. And if you're lucky, you might spot a stall selling kunafa, a decadent baked pastry with a creamy cheese filling soaked in sweet syrup and topped with crushed pistachios. It's a rich, gooey, and unforgettable treat. To wash it all down, you have to get some freshly squeezed juice. Orange juice is king in Morocco, and it's some of the sweetest, freshest juice you will ever taste. But you'll also find stands selling refreshing sugarcane juice with a squeeze of lemon, or vibrant cocktails made from a mix of seasonal fruits. From the flaky layers of Msemen to the spicy kick of a Merguez sandwich and the sweet embrace of honey-soaked Chebakia, the street food of Rabat is a feast for the senses. It's a reflection of the country's rich history, its generous spirit, and its love for bold, honest flavors. So next time you're in Morocco, be brave, follow the aromas, point at what looks good, and dive in. You'll be rewarded with some of the best food of your life. Thanks for joining me on this delicious journey. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and do auntie forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do auntie miss our next culinary adventure. See you next time.